Everyone, welcome back to TV5 News at 9. There's a campaign to bring some sweetness to the Eastside Soup Kitchen, and it's back. Joining us this morning to tell us all about Cake the Difference, we have Bridget Staffolino from Jolt Credit Union and Kristen Novak. Thanks so much for being here, you two.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, so this is cool. Kristen, we're told that this is your idea, Cake the Difference, which I'm assuming is a play on words of make a difference.
Yes.
Tell us what this is.
So what happened was, for my birthday every year, I'm not a birthday person at all. And so I like to give for my birthday. And so I always try to do a food drive or something for the schools. And so I love going, the Eastside Soup Kitchen's my favorite place to be. It's like literally the best place in Saginaw. And so I was walking through and they gave me a tour and I noticed that almost everything is homemade. Like they make almost everything homemade, and I was surprised about that. And I saw they had cake mixes, and I was like, well, what do you do with these cake mixes? And they said, this was last year, it took 33 cake mixes to feed the guest in one day.
Wow.
So think about that, 33. And so now the need is so much greater, and now it's 45 cake mixes a day.
Dang.
So that's huge. And I thought, well, I love to celebrate my birthday in a giving way, and so let's do a cake mix drive. And I thought that was easy, and it was so fun. Like kids, it's so easy to buy. It's like $1 to $2. It's super easy. And the guests love cakes.
Yeah.
So that's
Who
what
doesn't
I
want
thought, so
cake
yes.
even when it's not their birthday?
I mean, right?
Are you a Pisces?
Am I what?
A Pisces?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm Aquarius. Sorry.
Aquarius? Okay.
But
We'll take
I
it.
mean, yeah, but I love cake.
Right,
So of course,
right.
as I'm in the Eastside Soup Kitchen, all I'm looking at is like cake mixes, and I'm like, ooh.
Very cool, very cool. All right, great story. Bridget, Joel is a great community partner always. You guys have your hands in a lot of things. So how did you and your team spring into action when you heard this story, and why?
So anyway, so we're friends, and I saw that on her Facebook last year, and I'm like, yeah, I'll donate some cake boxes. And after I post, I'm like, and so will Joel. And so we put it out there, and we shared it on social media. And our community answered in such a huge way. The post was shared over 90 times. And so this year, again, I went to Kristen, and it was just a feel good. You know, it started as a simple birthday wish, and it turned into something so great. You know, giving a little slice of happy to someone. So this year, I asked Kristen, are you doing it again? And because of health reasons of her husband.
I said, I was like, I'm not really, I'm a big fundraiser person, but this year I said, because my husband has cancer right now, and so we're concentrating on that, and I was like, I'm not going to do any fundraiser. I think my husband was quite excited because he was like, seriously. And so she brought it up to me, and it was just the tears. I was like, for someone to do that because they know that I can't do it, and they're amazing, and it was great that Joel was like, well, all your friends and family and anyone that wants to donate can do like the drop-offs, which is so much easier to do that because Tim and I it's just too hard for us right now to do.
I can imagine.
So,
it's so
I
fun.
said, we're going to honor you, and we created the name Cake a Difference with Kristen.
Okay, I love
So
it.
fun.
Do we have a goal, or like how many cake mixes are we aiming for?
So I always try, and Bridget's really good. Like last year, I try to do 45 cake mixes of the same kind.
Okay.
And Jolt was awesome, like all the stuff that everyone has, you know, donated. And so even like Bridget and I last year, we were counting and trying to be like, okay, this is the kind that this flavor needs 45, and then her and I would go and buy extras that would make it. So I don't know. I don't know what my goal would be. My goal would be to like feed everyone for a whole year.
I bet, yeah.
Like that would be my goal.
I think the community responds when, especially like the Eastside Soup Kitchen, you know, the need is so much greater. Food insecurity is really, you know, I don't think people realize how big it is.
Yeah.
But here we are with a giving, wonderful community. Our staff at Jolt absolutely love it. And so as many sweet days as we can give to the guests of the Eastside Soup Kitchen, that's what we want.
Absolutely. So how can people get involved right now?
So, okay, we have a drive until the end of February, but I do want to say to everyone is you can give cake mixes throughout the whole year. And what I would suggest that someone today, if they want to, they call the Eastside Soup Kitchen, and Diane is the director, and Chris works there also, and just say, hey, what are you in need of? you know, in certain seasons, they're in need of, you know, certain things. They're always in need of spices. They are always in need of spices.
Okay.
And canned goods, underwear is a huge thing, and underwear and toiletries. And that's like the #1 thing that they need is underwear, toiletries, gloves, and hats. But even just, it's not just our little drive. It's just, if you think of something and you're like, oh, well, my class can do that, and my class can, you know, raise money for this or anyone else. And so it's a great thing that you're giving to others, and it makes me so much better. Like, it just, you feel so happy, and it's needed.
Yeah.
That's the key thing.
Very good.
So drop off at any Jolk location,
Yeah.
and we'll take it. We'll take it over to
Right to
the
the
Eastside
soup
Soup Kitchen. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you both for coming in and sharing this. This is a great initiative. And as a Sweet Tooth fan, like, spot on. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And if you want more information on this, you can find it in our hot link section on our website at WNEM.com.